Hello and welcome to the third episode of Bronco Athletics TV. I'm Rachel Porter along with Sarah Simonero.
Track and field star Tiffany Din is looking to make her second straight appearance at the National Championships. Our field reporter, Christopher Curtis, got some time to understand a day in the life of Tiffany Din.
The two-time All-American is impressive on the track, but her success doesn't come easy. Tiffany is hardworking and defines what it means to be a student athlete at Cal Poly Pomona.
As a student athlete, this year has been a different year for me. There's a lot of different types of tasks I've taken on as a senior just because I'm about to graduate. And so I pretty much, my coach and I designed a plan where I can maximize all of my recovery, and I just go by a schedule every day that we've planned since the beginning of the season.
Not many athletes compete in two sports. What kind of changes are made from cross-country to competing for track and field in the spring?
Okay, with cross-country, it's a lot of long repetition and a lot of slow-paced work. And with track, it's more upbeat, up-tempo. There's a lot of weights that we do that we didn't do in cross-country. It's more about explosion, and I think track is a lot tougher than cross-country in the sense of training.
Do you have any superstitions, what you eat or wear, or rituals you do before competition?
Yeah, with my superstitions and rituals, I always have to chew 2 pieces of gum when I'm racing, even with training. I don't chew gum anytime outside of running, which everyone finds weird. And it has to be the green Trident gum. I think it's spearmint. And then I super overload on pasta.
Tiffany will continue her 18-hour day schedule that not only includes class and practicing, but her internship hours in Fullerton as well. Averaging over 70 to 85 miles a week, Tiffany will be training harder than ever for nationals in Pueblo, Colorado next month.
Broncos on 3! 1, 2, 3! Broncos!
Thanks, Chris. With the new basketball season starting in November, field reporter Sinead Graves gives us a special sneak peek at our amazing three-point shooters in a three-point competition.
For the men's squad, we have All-American Terrence Drisdom, sharpshooter Bryce Brady, and associate head coach Davion Hill. The women's team will feature star guards JJ Judge and Ariel Marsh, along with assistant coach Rihanna Colson.
I feel good about it. We work hard. We practiced yesterday. And, we have a game plan and we tend to stick to it.
Oh, I have the utmost confidence that the girls are going to dominate this three-point contest.
At the first rack, Brady is 1 for 4, while Judge is 3 for 4, putting the women ahead by 2. Drisdom and Marsh both shoot 3 for 4 at the second rack, or putting the women ahead by 2.
That's what I'm talking about! Woo!
At the last rack, Coach Hill makes a comeback for the men's team, shooting 3 for 4 and putting the men in the lead by 1. Colson, known for being clutch, ties the game and sends it to overtime. With Coach Hill and Marsh both missing their shot, the fate of the men's team is on Brady.
I think my game plan coming into this was let them make all the shots, and then hopefully I put 1 or 2 in, and that's just a bonus.
Although the men's team fell short in the three-point contest, continue watching Bronco Athletics TV for a rematch.
It's nothing but net with Sinead on the court in Kellogg Gym. This week, our athletic training staff gives us some pointers in injury prevention.
The Cal Poly Pomona athletic training staff is led by Rum Malazarn, Mike Anderson, and Alexis Barnagian. They joined us today to share some common mistakes in injury care.
Some of the most common injuries in sports are bruises, sprains, and strained muscles or tendons. Given proper care, the athlete's discomfort and time away from activity can be minimized. The acronym PRICE, or P-R-I-C-E, stands for protection, rest, ice, compression, and elevation. And following these steps will help the athlete's body heal itself quickly. Proper protection should be chosen to support an injured area. Flimsy braces are not a good choice. A sturdy, well-fitted brace should be chosen. Never push an athlete to walk it off. The body needs rest for the healing process to occur. A bag of ice on an injury for 10 to 15 minutes with an hour between treatments will reduce the amount of swelling that can occur, numb the area, and slow down cellular metabolism, reducing the amount of damage at the injury site. Compression is sometimes best done with an elastic bandage, providing gentle pressure that reduces or limits swelling. Elevating the injured area to the level of the heart or slightly above can also help limit potential swelling or reduce swelling that has occurred.
The price is definitely right with our athletic training staff. Thanks, guys. Well, that concludes another episode of Bronco Athletics TV.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.